Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this blog, we are embarking on an epic road trip across Croatia. Over the course of a week, I have driven more than 1600 kilometers exploring stunning destinations like Zadar, Split, and Dubrovnik, and even ventured into the neighboring country of Montenegro. Stay tuned to join me on this incredible adventure. To explore Croatia, we rented a car from Green Motion Car Rental in the capital city Zagreb. In November 2024, the rental cost was quite affordable. We opted for full insurance, which included perks like a built-in GPS and a charger. I highly recommend going for full insurance, as traveling in Croatia often involves navigating hilly regions, forests, and remote roads. In case of a car breakdown, full insurance covers all costs and even provides accommodation if needed, ensuring a worry-free journey. We have now arrived at our first destination in Croatia, the stunning Krka National Park. Krka National Park is one of Croatia's natural gems, known for its breathtaking waterfalls, lush greenery, and serene river landscapes. Located along the Krka River, the park is a haven for nature lovers and photographers alike. The most famous attraction here is a series of cascading waterfalls that form a mesmerizing natural pool where visitors can relax and take in the beauty of their surroundings. The park also boasts well-maintained walking trails, wooden boardwalks, and boat tours, allowing you to explore its diverse ecosystem up close. Krka National Park is home to historic sites such as Visovac Monastery, perched on a tiny island, and the Krka Monastery, rich in cultural and spiritual heritage. Whether you are here for a leisurely stroll, bird watching, or simply to soak in the tranquility of nature, Krka offers something for everyone. It's a must-visit destination for those seeking a peaceful escape and a true connection with Croatia's natural beauty. Amazing soup. Our next destination took us to the historic old town of Zadar. Steeped in rich history, this charming area is filled with ancient Roman ruins, medieval churches, and a vibrant atmosphere that perfectly blends the past and present. We even had the opportunity to step inside the famous St. Donatus Church, where we were given a fascinating lecture on teachings from the Bible. It was a truly enriching experience, connecting us to the history and spirituality of the iconic site. Next, we made a quick stopover in the city of Split before heading to our main destination for this trip, Dubrovnik, famously known as King's Landing. The anticipation was building as we neared this iconic city, and we could not wait to explore its medieval charm. To enter Dubrovnik, we crossed the famous Pelješac Bridge, a remarkable engineering feat that connects the mainland to the southern part of Croatia. The stunning views from the bridge set the perfect tone as we approach this historic city.
Winter is coming. Winter is coming.
The next day, after a quick breakfast, we booked an Uber to explore the old town of Dubrovnik. It's always recommended not to drive yourself around here, as parking is scarce and can cost as much as €10 per hour. On the other hand, Uber and Bolt are readily available, with rides usually costing between €5 to €7, which is much more convenient option. Public transport is also available, but for two people the cost is almost the same, making rideshare services a more practical choice. I don't think I need to mention that Dubrovnik was also one of the iconic shooting locations for the famous web series Game of Thrones. Many of the places we visited around the old town were actually featured in the series, bringing the fictional world of King's Landing to life right in front of us. It's best to avoid having lunch or dinner at the restaurants within the old town, as they tend to charge tourists quite heavily. A meal for two can easily cost up to €100 or more. If you are looking for an affordable option, it's better to explore the nearby areas for dining. The history of the old town was so captivating that we found ourselves completely immersed in the past, losing track of time as we wandered through its ancient streets and landmarks. One of the most iconic features of the Old Town is its massive city walls, which have protected the city for centuries. These impressive walls, which stretch for about 2 kilometers, offer panoramic views of the Adriatic Sea and the red tiled roofs of the city. Visitors can walk along the walls, enjoying the spectacular views of Dubrovnik's Old Town and surrounding landscape. The centerpiece of Dubrovnik's Old Town is the Rector's Palace, a beautiful Gothic Renaissance building that once served as the seat of Rector of the Republic of Ragusa, Dubrovnik's former independent state. Today it houses a museum with exhibits about the city's history, art and culture. Here you will find ticket offices where you can easily buy tickets for the ferry to Lokrum Island or book nearby boat tours. Just a short ride away, Lokrum Island is a stunning nature reserve known for its lush green gardens, fascinating historical sites, and the ruins of a centuries-old monastery. As for the Dubrovnik castle, the most notable fortress is Fort Lovrejanik, often referred to as Dubrovnik's Gibraltar. Perched high on a cliff outside the Old Town, it offers sweeping views of the city and the sea. It also served as a key defensive point for the city during the Middle Ages. The fort is famous for its dramatic location, making it a popular filming site for Game of Thrones, where it stood in the Red Keep, the seat of the Iron Throne. There is so much to do and explore in the city of Dubrovnik that one could easily create a never ending blog, capturing every hidden corner and historic landmark. But for now, I think this is enough for this edition of my blog because next we will have to explore the nearby town of Kotor in Montenegro. Our last destination in this blog is Kotor, Montenegro. The drive from Dubrovnik to Kotor is about 92 kilometers and includes crossing an EU border. So make sure you have the necessary authorization from your car rental company to cross into Montenegro. Don't forget to carry your passport as it will be required at the border. The journey itself is scenic, taking you through beautiful mountainous landscapes. To get an idea of how long border control might take, you can check Montenegro's live camera sites available online, which give real-time updates. As you can see, the route to Kotor takes you through the mountains, so it's important to have a good amount of driving experience before taking on this challenge. The mountain roads can be tricky with sharp turns and steep inclines, so it's definitely not an easy drive. If you are not accustomed to mountain driving, make sure you are prepared and confident behind the wheel. Now we are at the border control, about to enter Montenegro. Of course, I couldn't video the entire process and I would advise you not to try it either. Border crossings can be a bit sensitive, so it's best to just focus on getting through this smoothly and safely. To reach Kotor via the shortest route, you will need to take a ferry to cross the nearby lake. The ferry system is quite efficient and takes about 20 minutes. It costs €4 per vehicle and all you need to do is drive onto the ferry and wait as you enjoy the scenic ride across the lake. old town of Kotor is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the most well preserved medieval towns in the Adriatic region. Nestled at the foot of the mountains and along the Bay of Kotor, this fortified town has a rich history dating back to Roman times. Its strategic location made it an important maritime and trading hub over the centuries. It's fascinating to realize that every city I have visited on this trip has its own old town, each brimming with unique charm and rich history. Each one tells a story of resilience, culture, and beauty that has stood the test of time. Every time I walk through such places, I can't help but think how beautiful the world is when untouched by the shadow of war. It's time to say goodbye for now, and I will see you in the next adventure. Until then, take care and may peace be upon us all. Thank you.